From a young age, we're told that kindness is the highest virtue. We're taught to give, to forgive, and to put others first. Yet the Stoics warned of a truth that modern life often forgets. Kindness without wisdom becomes self-betrayal. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and philosopher, wrote that we should expect to meet ungrateful or selfish people, not as a complaint, but as preparation. He understood that real virtue doesn't depend on others' reactions. Seneca cautioned his friend, Lucilius, that to live entirely for others is to lose yourself. And Epictetus, who rose from slavery to become a great teacher, said freedom begins the moment you stop being ruled by what others expect of you. Let's explore the hidden cost of unrestrained generosity. When you give endlessly, your time, energy, or attention, a quiet imbalance forms. You start expecting appreciation or reciprocity, but when it doesn't come, resentment grows. The Stoics would say the mistake isn't in being kind, but in giving beyond reason. Seneca wrote that many people waste their lives not because they lack time, but because they hand it freely to those who don't value it. Every hour spent solving others' problems without reflection is an hour stolen from your own growth. Over time, your energy fades, your self-respect weakens, and your boundaries dissolve. You begin to think your needs matter less, that saying no is unkind. But as Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, a man should stand upright, not be kept upright by others. When your kindness lacks boundaries, people adapt to it. They don't necessarily intend harm, they simply grow accustomed to your yes. You become a habit, the one who always helps, always sacrifices, always endures. And eventually, no one asks how you're doing, because they've learned not to. Epictetus would call this a failure to guard your inner citadel, that sacred space within you that no one can enter unless you allow it. Protecting that space isn't selfishness, it's strength. You can't pour from an empty vessel, and you can't practice virtue from exhaustion. The Stoics taught that virtue demands reason. Kindness must be guided by clarity, not guilt. So, how can we embody kindness the Stoic way? First, value your own time and peace as much as you value others. Justice, one of the 4 Stoic virtues, means giving everyone what they're due, including yourself. Before agreeing to help, ask, can I do this without harming my well-being? Will this act truly help the other person? Or am I simply avoiding discomfort by saying yes? Second, learn to say no, calmly, without guilt. Epictetus would say that if you cannot refuse, you're not free. You can decline requests respectfully, without apology. Those who react with anger reveal their intentions. The wise will understand. Third, guard your solitude. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet carved out time to write, reflect, and restore his mind. If he could find moments of silence amid chaos, so can we. Treat that time as sacred. During it, you owe the world nothing. And finally, be discerning with those who drain your spirit. Seneca reminded us that it's not virtuous to maintain relationships that destroy our peace. Wish such people well, but from a distance. Compassion doesn't require proximity. The Stoics didn't reject kindness. They refined it. They believed that goodness must flow from wisdom, not weakness. Marcus Aurelius served his empire tirelessly, but he never abandoned his own mind. Seneca gave generously, yet guarded his hours. Epictetus, though poor, possessed a wealth greater than gold, self-mastery. True kindness doesn't mean saying yes to everyone. It means acting from reason, not compulsion. It means giving what you can, when it's right, and preserving your inner strength to continue giving tomorrow. So be kind, but be wise. Help, But don't forget yourself. The world doesn't need more people who are drained from constant giving. It needs people whose kindness endures because it's grounded in strength.